his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children and their children and their children. May his favor.
Father's Day. I would be remiss if I didn't say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. We're thankful to be able to celebrate with you. Today,
Your presence, Lord. There's nothing worth more that could ever come close. Nothing can compare. You're our living hope. Your presence, Lord. Your goodness, let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Never alone. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's all I can hardly think as you call. Deeper still as you call. Deeper still as you call me. Deeper
years ago, I had an opportunity to go to Florida and hear a little bit about an organization that I had been aware of but really hadn't been engaged with. And I met this young man that is with us today as we learned about World Vision. And a couple years ago, Ashland first really got engaged with World Vision. Nick told me, he said, I just want a chance. We'll come and we'll have a conversation. And I want to talk to people about running in the Kansas City Marathon. And I said, good luck, buddy. We'll see how that goes. He said, no, I'm telling you, there are a lot of people that will do this. And I'm like, sure. So Nick and Alyssa came and they talked with us and they shared a vision for what it looks like to change the face of the planet that we live on.
For $50,000 for clean water, all right? And I want to celebrate that. That's over 1,000 kids who now have access to safe drinking water. But our job is not done, and that's why. Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Ubuntu is very important to us. It basically means I am because we are.
We are all here.
Just do it.
If I can do it,
Just do it, seriously.
you can do it.
This whole thing started about 4 years ago. I quit smoking. I've had 5 knee surgeries. So this is a total gift that God's given back to me. I need to do something with it.
I mean, the idea of running even a half marathon at 60 years old was like, well, that's a crazy thing to do. When you get to that finish, there's a group there, high fives and cowbells, and it's an awesome community.
You might be.
Passes as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
World Vision Sunday, and World Vision is a Christian organization that, among other things, provides clean drinking water for kids. There are kids all over the world that don't have access to clean drinking water. They have to carry something that looks a little bit like this, and they'll fill it up with water. Now that's a long walk, really. It takes about probably 45 minutes if you're walking, and they don't have the best shoes, and it's hot. So it takes a little bit to get there. If you don't know quite how far that is, have your mom and dad drive you to Krug Park from the church, and you'll see how far that is. So we're gonna walk to Krug, and we're gonna get water for the day. Sometimes they do this twice a day, so it may be half a day's supply of water. Well, we made it to Krug Park, and we're gonna get some water that we can take back to the church. So you can see there's actually things that live in the water. Okay, well, here's some of the water that we're going to take back. I don't know if you can see, but there's stuff in it. It doesn't look very good. But it's all the water that half of World Vision, and they will be trying to get donations to help this organization so that they can help other children and adults get clean water. In the fall, I want you to kind of stay tuned to these messages, because we're going to have an event that you can participate in. You can walk, and we'll make it fun, but then you can help other kids that aren't as fortunate as you to get some clean water, and that would be such a blessing. We're going to start.
To be engaged in faith, to be engaged in making a difference, to be a part of this team, World Vision, I want us to think in terms of and engaged and directed. And the second part of that is perseverance. Never, never, ever, ever giving up. A belief in where we're going. And a commitment to never quit. I say often, you'll hear it every Sunday probably, as looked over at Lynn. Lynn used to go with us to camp, and we asked the kids to memorize the book of James. Now, I'm not asking about reading, right? I mean, they didn't alongside of you to face whatever it is that you face that will provide the things that you need, and you're never going to be alone. I remember the first time I read James. I got to the second verse and I said, are you kidding me? What is this? But you read deeper. You invest deeper. And suddenly, James' heart opens before you. And you hear what he's saying. He's talking about a God that loves us more than we could ever imagine. A God that will stand with us through thick and thin. A God that truly comes alongside us to live out our life. A God that's there when your job may not be there. Recreate the wheel. What we've learned is that there are other people that are doing things well, that if we would just come alongside them, if we would just form this cooperative mission together, that we could make a tremendous, tremendous difference. A couple years ago when I went to Florida to this World Vision conference, I'd heard of them. I mean, who hasn't, adopted a child from World Vision at some point or known someone that did? And I thought, lots of people do that. That's great. I appreciate it's a bucket list thing. They may never do it again, but they're going to be engaged in a way this time that still makes a difference. Some of you are going to say, I can't believe I'm going to do it, but I'm going to run a marathon. And that's incredible. But some of you are going to say, I'm going to sponsor this person. I'm going to help in this way. I had a great surprise last night. We are back home after just a wonderful day. Got to baptize my 5th grandchild, which was just such a gift. And I get an email. I pray for people. That prayer makes a difference. I know a lot of people think, I can't do this. I can't get involved in another ministry. I certainly can't run a marathon. I think you can. It's the power of witness and the power of faith. My friends, the invitation that Nick gave to you, some of you are going to come up after church and you're going to say, Nick,
the words of this song, we must.
And we worship together, but it's a great time to do that.